right, so I'm Bridget, and I have been in the dual MES MPA program since the fall of 2019. Enjoyed my time here, been pretty good. So I actually graduated from the College of Charleston in 2017 with a degree in marine biology. Fortunately, Charleston is pretty saturated with marine biologists, so it wasn't really easy to get a job in marine biology straight out of graduation for me. So I went ahead and got a job researching broccoli at the Department of Agriculture. And while this did lead to a very wonderful Brock Star costume, it was not my calling. It was not the most fun and exciting time. I did not really like sitting alone, pollinating broccoli for days on days at a time by myself in a room. That just wasn't going to work for me. I realized my extroversion was a little bit too much for that, so I thought about, well, where do I find joy? And it's in human interaction. And I thought about, okay, well, I still care deeply about science and the environment. Where can I use those two things together? And I thought about this class I took, Race, Gender, and the Environment, in undergrad, and where are the spaces that I can affect all of those things the most, and that is government. And so that is what kind of led me to the dual degree program at CFC, and I also didn't want to leave Charleston because why would I? So I started the program, and the first class I took with MPA was HR. A lot of my science classes were similar. That's pretty much all I knew about HR. That and a very misogynistic, outdated sexual harassment video that they made me watch at the USDA, which basically said, if you wear a skirt that's too short, you're going to be sexually harassed. And I was like, great. But through that class, I learned that HR is a lot more than that. Strategic HR can create trust, kindness, efficiency, and accountability in an organization. And it can really help, the community culture of an organization. So that enables creativity, collaboration, and growth. And this is really something that I'm going to look for in my future as a public servant in the organizations that I want to go to. Because I think in government especially, good collaboration is essential. And, freeing up people's mental space from all that kind of distrust is important, and especially in the environmental sector. So here is where I lived on America Street for a couple years in undergrad, and there is me on my graduation day clearing out the drains because the collaboration between the community and the government is not there. And unfortunately, this is a huge problem in Charleston. And with the environment, a lot of the times it's people who are already disadvantaged that are the most impacted by these situations. And so it's important to remember your privilege when working with communities like that, because your positionality affects your efficiency, and you need to remember that you need to lift other people's voices up and not just talk over them or speak for them. And so for me, this program just helped me realize a lot of the different places that I can impact the environment through government, and not just research, but all of these different places have some sort of impact on the environment and the community, and where science and the environment can be really sad and stressful and dark and discouraging and overwhelming, to say the least. I know and feel comfort in the fact that government and public administration is a place where I can have an impact in any way, shape, or form, in any place, and I can really connect with my community and help them help themselves. I can help lift the ideas and the values of other people through my position in public service, and help communicate, use my extroversion to communicate with others. And I hope in my public service career that I am kind, honest, I'm respectful, empathetic, and accountable, and that, at the end of the day, we're public servants and we're serving people. We're serving human beings with diverse experiences and lifestyles, and they love, they fear, and we need to remember that we're here for the people and not just ourselves.
Woo! Bridget.